Jonathan, watch anything between now and the election. Hi, Tori.
How you doing, ma'am?
I noticed some people kind of took the population
And this weather is definitely not helping.
Huh?
Yeah, so that's probably what it is.
It looked like that.
Oh, it's red.
The only red.
That's what I did.
You're right. And you can see it forward when
I know. When the rain's coming.
Yeah, we got that.
Yeah, my phone is blowing up.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
I was telling Miss Anita she brought something to my office and my secretaries brought it to me. They said a lady from England brought this. I said, I don't know, anybody from England. And I look here, it's from Miss Anita. I said, no, she's from Moorville.
So why he can't document this better?
Because, you know, Miss Anita talks real tough, you know?
Well, I mean, it says
She
$29
don't
for
sound like a
everything here.
typical coon ass that this and
Yes,
that.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Marcus hooks up the computer, the screen there. If they take the jar,
I understand that. I do get that. But my thing of it is, this is I thought we were buying this from a different company, not from him. Thought he was only installing.
That's the date. Last page. What's up, Todd? Doing all right? Hey, Todd.
Okay, yeah, because I do believe. I believe, and this is me. I believe we're paying this guy entirely too much money for the stuff that he does for the city when he's not even on, he don't even have a license to operate in the city.
Well, anyway, I did the best I could. I got to give me a chance to do more.
I get that, Miss Anita. I get that one, but it's just we have to make sure where these funds are going. Go ahead. And so would any other electrician if we were to have them on salary or some type of payroll instead of something like this. He's not on nothing. And we don't.
I cooked yesterday and they didn't eat.
He don't even have a set hourly
The
cost.
kids don't eat that.
Everything is
Oh, what?
different.
Well, that's a lot better.
You don't like food?
They could come up with a better name than Goo. I mean, call it a la Goo or something. Yeah, but just Goo.
How about a freshwater drum?
A who?
A freshwater drum.
Stick with the pork. Stick with the pork. You can't go wrong.
No, but that's what a goo is. It's a freshwater drum.
Well, at least that sounds better.
You got some good.
It's good though.
Preston.
I heard it's good.
And the deal, the guy.
Well, we should. I mean,
9 o'clock.
yeah.
Just bring it up on your report. I know Miss Nathan told me she'd be there. I texted him, but he never said yes or no.
My auntie,
But he told me, just text him, whatever it was.
Yeah, they'll be there.
They gonna be there? Okay. I talked to Charlotte yesterday. She gonna try her best to be able to leave her pharmacy.
That's my friend, Charlotte could agree.
Yeah. Hey, I tell you what, I don't care who it is, those ladies know all their customers. You just walk in, it may be your first time, but you come again, they know who you are.
They've been there for years.
Oh, yeah.
Fanny.
That's the only job Charlotte ever had.
They're so nice, so nice.
Charlotte and, what's the other lady, the older lady?
Eva LaBoard, her husband has a bicycle shop.
They've been there long.
Forever.
Yeah, I hope they tornado.
hit us over here.
Do what?
Hope the tornado don't hit us.
Yes, there was one in Echo. Yeah, that's what I
It's
was.
close, man.
Yeah. She was on all
That's right there.
You were walking in.
That's right there.
It's 6 o'clock. Or 5:59.
Close enough.
I was bet they need to change that clock.
All right, Mr. Danny got our clock right, 6 o'clock. If we have the invocation of Pledge of Allegiance by Ms. Anita.
And the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen. Please join me in thought as I read this prayer focused on unity, wisdom, and service. Almighty God, we gather today as a community grateful for this city and the people we serve. We ask for your guidance to fill this room, fostering a spirit of unity, collaboration, and mutual respect among all members. Help us to set aside personal agendas and instead to listen deeply to one another and to the voices of our constituents. Grant us the wisdom to make decisions that promote peace, justice, and the common good. As we discuss, deliberate, and decide, may our words be seasoned with kindness and our actions reflect a shared commitment to a better future for every member of this community. Unite us in purpose that we may work together effectively for the prosperity of this city. Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Item 1, approval of the agenda.
Does he want?
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Carl.
Okay.
Oh, Mayor, on that, I need, oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Huh?
Go ahead.
The Spring Bayou Bass Tournament. I'd like to put on there too, if we can, give them the $200 donation that we gave them last year for the tournament.
All right. What number you want to put that under? Under city engineer, after
We can
city
go right after
engineers report?
delegations, city engineer, whatever you want to put.
Okay, after delegations. All right, I had a motion by Mr. Carl, second by Ms. Anita.
I'll second the agenda.
Oh, you second? Second by Mr. Stewart. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Okay. Item 2, approval of the minutes of the regular meeting February 11th, 2026.
I do have something with that. We spoke about the money that was left with the 452 project that was supposed to be going to Andrew Street. That's not in here. That's not on here, and we voted to go ahead and do that. Also, we also voted on January 14th, 26-005. Both times we voted to make sure that all leftover money goes to fixing the Andrew Street project, and that's not on here. So I just want to make sure that is part of it.
Probably listening to the report and I didn't pick it up.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Christie, if we could, under 2026-024, where it is mentioned that the 80,000 left over on the on page 2 in the first paragraph, second, if we could just insert it there, that might suffice,
Okay.
right?
All right, thank you.
All right.
Yes, ma'am.
So the markers, is that proper?
That's the plan. That's the way we're moving forward.
That's what you had anticipated on doing?
That's what we voted on last month.
Discussed.
Correct. 2 months in a row, correct.
Okay, I'll add it.
Got a
Thank you.
motion and a second? All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. All right. I need a motion to approve the minutes of the regular meeting.
I make that motion.
Motion by Mike,
I'll second with the amendment.
second by Ms. Anita. You
Carl
second
with
that,
the-
Ms.
Carl.
Carl?
Call with
All
the
right,
amendment.
Carl. All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Okay. Item 3, delegation, 5-minute limit. Anybody that wants to address the council and myself at this time can do so.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. My name is Jacques Goudeau, and I'd just like to make a short request. I know we have a long agenda tonight. There's an executive session scheduled for tonight's meeting, and I just would like to remind the council and the public of Louisiana Revised Statute 4216 regarding executive sessions. To be brief, I'll paraphrase it. In order to be held, executive sessions require a 2/3 vote of the council. The vote of each member on the question of holding such a session and the reason for holding it shall be recorded and entered into the minutes of the meeting. There is a short list of allowable reasons for holding executive sessions, and no final or binding action may be taken during an executive session. In other words, the session must be ended, and any votes or actions must then be disclosed and documented in the public portion of the meeting and captured and documented in the minutes. I ask that the media streaming this public meeting remain until the absolute conclusion of tonight's meeting in order to document any decisions that were made in executive session. Thank you, and I'll submit a copy of the statute to the council.
I just want to make a statement. I got a call yesterday in reference to some stuff going on with the election as far as other councilmen, people who's running, going to folks' houses and giving lies. Well, I'm going to set that straight. All right, as far as the vehicles, abandoned vehicles, that's been a law since before we were on the council. So no, we are not the ones who made the law. The only thing we did was vote and give the chief the authority to go ahead and to remove them if need be. But we did not put that in order. So I'm not sure who's going around and giving this information besides the elected official who's the person who's running against me, reading it off of paper verbatim, saying that we're going to have these people vehicles towed. That's not true. So I want to make sure that people know, that the public know, myself and Carl are not going to have your vehicle towed for having an abandoned vehicle in your yard. Thank you.
That was discussed at the meetings before, and it was voted on at the meetings before,
Correct. But
and it's public record.
correct.
Yeah, it is public record, but that has been, my name has been thrown into that for months and months, that Carl's gonna do this, Carl's gonna do that, by people that don't even know Carl. So I would like for it to be reflected both on the record and with everybody here, that if anything's being told to you about what Carl Chapman is gonna do, please come talk to Carl Chapman. Because Carl Chapman's the only one that knows. And that he's not even 100% sure right now. So I would ask for you to respect me as I'm respecting you. If you don't know me, please come get to know me. Thank you.
I know it's election year and everybody's going to go ahead and have a say-so and whatever, but whatever we do here is public record and it reflects in the minutes. And anybody that wants to go to the minutes and see who made the motion and who seconded, they are welcome to do so because it's all public record and nothing is.
You're right, it was voted on.
That's
It was
right.
only voted that way the chief had the authority.
Let's go
to make
forward.
it. Yeah, you're right.
Delegation.
Can I come up now, Mayor? and
Yes,
present
sir.
something?
Yes, sir.
We were talking about acquisitions and all. Let me pass this to y'all. If we're gonna tell the truth, we're gonna tell the truth. The packet I just gave you, go to The question is sent to city officials. Mr. Chapman, you gave a statement to the press, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. In your statement, you said you were concerned, I have many concerns about the entire situation, how the entire situation was handled, beginning with a faulty drug test. How you know it's faulty? What's your opinion of being faulty?
How many drug tests were there?
How many drug tests was there? What, that day?
How many drug tests were there for the individual involved in this case?
There was one drug test that day.
One total.
One here.
Okay. But what does my statement say?
A faulty drug test, and I keep asking myself why. Why are we unable to properly conduct drug tests? Why was this officer passed over for promotion? And then it continues, why wasn't the council properly informed as the case went along, either by the mayor or the city attorney?
Okay, so my question to you is, how many drug tests was this individual given?
One by here, which like everybody else that takes a
Did I
test.
say by here, sir?
Did you say by what?
Did I say by here?
You talking about the city right here, and you said it was a faulty test. That you have questions about the way it was handled.
Weren't there two different tests?
The test I'm talking about was here. You're saying it was faulty. Are you saying the other one is faulty?
I'm not saying which one's faulty. What I'm saying is, were there not more than one test given?
There was one given here that was positive. I checked with what it said right here about accredited independent agent drug testing company. I checked with them. We had the city manager go in the restroom with him to watch. Over there, they don't do that. So, which one is in compliance, us or them?
I don't know.
That was said that we was in compliance on doing the drug test, and me and the mayor had this going on.
Who said that,
Hold
sir?
on. All I can say
Who
is,
said that, sir?
all I can say is that the same test is given to every employee. And the result of that test is given to the council and the mayor, and we proceed with whatever the results are, and it's zero tolerance on a drug test. That I can give you, and it's been being done like that for years.
That came in front of us?
Sir?
They came in front of us?
Yes.
When?
This whole article was done by political.
When?
It's in the minutes.
No,
I know that.
come in front of us.
I know that.
Except for whenever
Politically
y'all went to the next
motivated.
level,
Correct.
they
By
come in
you.
front of us to terminate nobody.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess, is anybody here from the Journal? Anybody here from the Journal?
That never came in front of
Anybody
us.
here from the secondary testing facility? Is the employee here?
Well, Mr. Carl, it said that you didn't know anything about it. Let me read this to you. On motion by Mike Gremion, second by Ms. Anita Associate, the City of Marksville authorizes City Attorney Jonathan Gaspard to file an appeal to the 12th Judicial Court. The ruling of the Marksville Civil Service Board issued February 10th, 25. Mr. Torek abstained.
So prior to.
You abstained.
You're right, I did.
Hold up, let me finish.
Oh, go ahead.
And I'll recognize you.
Go ahead.
Mr. Torek abstained. And I voted for it. Carl Chapman voted for it. Mike Gremion, Joseph Smith II, Anita Associate, and the motion carried. And you were saying that you didn't know and you weren't let known anything about it. That's a down outright lie.
No.
You knew about it.
Okay,
Yeah, you knew
so,
about it.
yeah, I knew the information that was
You knew
given to
about
me in that executive
Correct.
session.
And
Okay?
you voted to
Prior.
go. And now you're crawfishing.
No, it's not crawfishing.
Yeah, you are.
Yes, I
Yeah.
was given
You
information
crawfishing.
for it to go to the district. Yes, it went to the district. Was
That's right.
I given any information for it to go to the appeals court?
Yeah, that's
No.
vote-
And I voted on the information that was given to me in that executive session.
This right here, it says to go to the appeals
So-
court, and you voted for it.
That is correct. That's
Yes, it's correct. It's right here in
prior
a
to
minute.
that. What he's talking about.
You abstained. You abstained.
Hold on, if you just give me a second. Prior to that, as far as the termination and all the rest of that did not come in front of the council.
What is
The
that
only
again?
part that came in front of us was the part to go to
The district.
appeal of courts. Appeal, not district. We didn't know anything about the district court until afterwards. So the only thing that came in front of us was the appellate court case. That's it.
Correct.
So prior to that,
Because
we
you
had-
got the results from the drug test that was taken and the rulings that the courts has made, and we decided to go ahead and appeal it because we figured that we were in the right, that we had got rid of employees before because they had failed the drug test.
We, as a council, correct?
Correct.
So policy
Correct.
and procedure says that we, the council, have to do that, right?
Correct.
That did not come in front of us to terminate nobody, is what I'm trying to explain to you.
No, we didn't go to
Yes.
terminate.
Yes.
That did not
I
happen.
have another question. It says on there about financially impact on the city. Let me ask this. Would you want someone that's under the influence of narcotics or alcohol to go out there on a call and maybe use deadly force? Then what? Then what the city's looking at? Or get in a bad wreck, serious injuries or fatality. That's under the influence. Then what?
I can't assume that anybody's
I
under
think
the
it would be
influence.
better to get rid of these
That's
employees that's doing this than let them go to work and have this happen.
Well, I can't assume that anybody's under the influence
I'm not
of
assuming
anything.
anything.
All right, we're moving on.
Okay.
Anybody else, delegation?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Good evening. For the month of February, we had a total of 743 calls. 529 of that was emergency, and 214 of that was non-emergency. Parish-wide average response at 1346, averaging 26.9 patients a day. We had a total of 162 calls, which were emergencies only, in the Marksville area, averaging a 9-minute 18-second response time. I also do have to share, or want to share, that April 1st, we have a event that's going to be going on. It's Day in the Life of a First Responder. It's meant, there's going to be some recruiting there, as well as educational purposes for the school students. They're coming in the morning, the students, and then be open to the public in the afternoon. We have multiple agencies throughout the parish that are assisting. I have asked Marksville Police and the fire department to assist, which they have said they'd be glad to. But the whole goal of it is to get the education out about what all the different entities do, and to hopefully get some people on board.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Appreciate it.
Hey, man.
Mr. Daniels.
Amy, hold on. Amy brought to my attention, and I know last meeting we talked about the response time for them, that Chief Chris and Chief Esther has agreed, and I want to bring about a council, to let the guys and ladies that are on the ambulance on this end to come in and use the restrooms here at the fire station or at the police station. So I want to make sure that the council is okay with that. That'll keep them pretty much centralized on this end when they're working, instead of having to go across town. They are moving from the sheriff department further down the road by Walmart, so they're putting them a little further out. So I just want to ask, is it okay if they use with you all? Both chiefs have said that they can facilitate them coming in to use the restroom and take a break or
I
something.
would say if they want to come in and eat their lunch,
Yeah.
that'd be fine.
So it's been approved.
Thank you.
I wouldn't have a
The
problem.
goal is just gonna be we'll still keep a unit there, but we'll have another one that'll be in this area.
Thank you,
Around
ma'am.
the block.
Appreciate it. Item 4?
No, you still got.
Oh, you got the
delegation.
delegate, I'm sorry.
Good morning, or good evening, sorry. Alex Pavard, Emergency Medical Services, serves the Director of Operations for Pavard, Louisiana. I remember several months back, a mayor and council I came by and talked about the services that we provide to Rapides Parish. In that being said, we talked about the mutual aid resources alongside the helicopter that we had recently put in June of this year. Our name was brought up in the last city council meeting talking about the services that we could potentially provide to the parish, and both our executive leadership team and our operations team are available and engaged in the opportunity, whether it be a possibility for the city of Marksville to provide ambulance service. We have ample resources. We provide ambulance service to 37 counties and parishes across Mississippi and Louisiana. Based on a third-party record of response times in the city of Alexandria, response times in the month of September of last year dropped from 12 minutes to roughly 6 minutes. 50% reduction in response times in the city of Alexandria and Pineville. These are estimate numbers. You can go through and reference Stephen Maxwell with the public media to reference the fire chief's record and speak with any of those agencies within Rapides Parish to speak on behalf of our performance. We think we do a great job, but those who speak for us do most of our marketing. So thank you guys.
Well, thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Anyone else, delegation? All right, move to number 4. Danny, didn't you have that,
Yeah,
the spring
Springbury
body
has
restoration?
their annual bass tournament coming up, and they were asking for a little small donation. We gave them last year 200. I just wanted to get the council, see if we could give them the same 200 this year.
That's
for
for the
bass.
National Guard tournament?
Yes,
Yeah.
for the National Guard tournament, correct. I'd like to make a motion to give them the $200.
I'll second.
Motion by Mr. Danny, second by Mr. Mike. Any discussion? All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. All right. City engineers report?
Thank you, Mayor and Council. I'll try to make my report as brief as I can. I want to give an update on our LWI project. I know the project is moving slow. It's just the nature of it, but we are moving forward. We have completed our topo survey. We are making some revisions to our H&H analysis that we've already submitted to the state one time. We're on our second round of revisions, and we've made contact with the Corps of Engineers. So again, slow progress, but we are making progress, and hopefully we'll start seeing that get more traction throughout this year. Next on my list is our LCDBG facilities program. That's our street improvements. That project was funded last year sometime, and it's a $498,000 grant that we received to do some work on Laurel Street, Oak Street, Elm Street, and Willow Street. Right now, we are just in a holding pattern, waiting for the authorization to advertise for bids from the state. I received word yesterday from our grant administrator that we should receive that letter any day now. So once we receive that, we'll put an ad in the paper. In 30 days, we'll get bids in, and I'll be back here to hopefully award the project to a contractor. So hopefully we're 3 months out on construction on that project. Next on my list is our capital outlay request. So November of last year, we submitted a capital outlay request for street improvements. We've been contacted by our state representative and told that he is pursuing the funding for this project, but there was some issue with our application. When we submitted our application, we asked for a waiver of the local match. In other words, we wanted 100% of the money. We thought we were eligible. Honestly, I looked at it and I thought the city may have been eligible. Once this came up through Representative Dizitel, we looked at it a little closer and realized that the city's not eligible for the local match. So what I have tonight is I'm going to ask you to pass a resolution contributing an amount of $250,000 for this project. What that will get us is a $860,000 project. So for $250,000, you buy a $860,000 project if it is funded. Now, the question is, do we have the $250,000? I went through your audit. I spoke with Ms. Christie. We sat down, we looked at it. We feel confident that you do have the money in your street budget to put this money up towards the project. Again, it's only if it's funded. Doesn't cost you a penny unless it gets funded. If it gets funded, we'll have to put up, again, $250,000 of an $860,000 project. And I have a resolution that I want to pass out for your consideration.
What streets are those, Marcus?
Those roads are airport roads, so its entire length. A section of Curry Morrow Road, if you notice that first 1,000 feet or so has some pretty bad areas, so we'd be repairing that. And then West Waddell Street from South Main Street all the way to South Fair Street, so that would be in front of the high school.
That would be the road in front of the gymnasium.
Yes.
For somebody that doesn't know where that's at. When the buses drop the kids off.
Yeah, and actually, we're working on a project with the school board to fix their entrance drive, so it would be, it's possible that this time next year.
Thank you.
What?
Who does North Preston Street?
North Preston?
The state?
The engineers,
Well, what it is, I'm saying that spot that was bad,
talk to the engineer while he's there.
that spot that was bad.
That's the state.
That's a state
That's
road.
the state.
That's the state.
That's the state.
Yes, ma'am, that's the state highway. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I will read through this resolution real quick if that's okay with everyone. So it's a resolution by the city of Marksville to commit local matching funds for the FY 26-27 capital outlay application and select Delta Engineering Group as the project engineer and project administrator. Whereas the city of Marksville submitted a request for funding through Louisiana Capital Outlay Program, funding cycle 26-27 for street improvements, whereas the application was submitted with the intent of requesting a waiver of local match, whereas after further review and investigation of the applicable requirements, the city of Marksville no longer believes it will qualify for a waiver of local matching funds. Whereas the city of Marksville desires to demonstrate its commitment to the successful implementation of the project by committing the required local matching funds. Now therefore be resolved by the mayor and city council of the city of Marksville that the city hereby commits local funds in the amount of $250,000 to satisfy the required local match and to address associated street improvements necessary for overall project completion. Be it further resolved that Delta Engineering Group LLC is hereby selected to serve as project engineer and program administrator for the project. Be it further resolved, the mayor and city of Marksville is hereby authorized to execute any and all documents necessary to support the capital outlay funding request, execute the professional service agreement, and otherwise carry out the intent of this resolution.
All right, I need a motion and a second.
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Mr. Mike. I need a second, or we don't second and pass it. We taking a chance of losing $800,000.
Yeah, if we don't pass it, we don't get it.
Sir?
If we don't pass it,
That's
we
what I'm
won't be
saying.
eligible.
We're gonna miss a chance of getting those roads fixed.
You say that's the road the road in front of the school also?
Yes, sir.
That's West Waddell Street from South Main Street, so from the state highway all the way to South Fair Street. South Fair Street is just past the front of the school. Right up to is it National Guard building?
Yes.
Right there?
Yep. And then the airport road, which starts right in front of Burger King and goes all the way around up to Walmart.
Correct.
Oh, the one, that road that's behind,
Behind Wendy's and Hamilton.
that road, okay.
And that, again, that small section of Curry Moore Road, that's just in real bad shape. Correct. And there's limited repairs on that road, but it is that section.
So I got a motion by Mr. Mike,
I'll second.
second by Mr. Danny. Any other discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed? All right.
Okay, next on my list is our drainage project at the intersection of Anderson and Preston. At the last meeting, I thought I would have that thing sent out for quotes from contractors. By this meeting, we did not, because we took a step back. We added a little more to the project. So now we have a curb inlet on each side of the road, and we're gonna pipe it out north to an outfall ditch.
So I thought that, the city, we was gonna do that. I thought we were gonna open that and put that drain.
Where that's at?
On Andrews.
Anderson and Preston.
Yes,
At Preston?
yes.
No, that, no.
No, the state.
Thought we could do it, but the pipe we have is too big, we can't even use the pipe we have.
Correct.
Yeah.
You won't have enough cover over the
Won't have
pipe.
enough cover, they're too big.
But we're talking about
That's the culvert came up
$5,000.
Yeah, that's the ones that came off of, Washington.
Washington Street.
So how much of the cover is gonna cost for these, for this?
I think the project's gonna be very close to the $80,000 that we have budgeted.
Okay.
And I won't be surprised if it comes in around 100. But we won't know till we get the pricing from the contractor. Maybe we can scale it back some. But our intent is to fix this to a point where when we drive by, we're proud of it.
Yeah, 'cause you gonna go out there right now and it's flooded.
Agree. Okay, so that's in the works. I should have something by the next meeting.
Okay.
Next item is Bruyette Street widening. Torek, you mentioned that last time. I went and looked at it. The only way to widen the street, or the quickest, fastest, best way to widen the street right there is close the ditches in and then construct some shoulders. My intent would be to construct them out of stone. So what we'll do, out at the Baptist church, we'll start closing in that ditch all the way to the intersection on the end. I think that's gonna cost probably in the neighborhood of $80,000.
Okay.
So if y'all want to stew on that, we can bring it up at the next council meeting, make a decision or not.
Well, let's see, I mean, let's see what it's, I mean, you say about 80, is that
That's
your?
my estimate.
Yes, that's your estimate.
Yeah,
I
just
mean,
closing both ditches in, backfilling them with some dirt, and then building a 2-foot wide stone shoulder on each side. The reason I'm doing a 2-foot wide stone shoulder is because the road's not much narrower right there than it is up the road, but it's perceived as narrower because there's no shoulder. So when you're driving there, the road just drops
off.
each side. Ditches get deeper, the road was overlaid, looked like 2 or 3 times, so you get about that much asphalt, dirt doesn't stick to it, and there's just no shoulders.
Well, I want to make sure we have the money in the budget. We got a lot going on first, so let's, you know, we can discuss that back at a later time. But we want to, because we do want to do it, but right now I know a lot of the stuff that we are trying to deal with costs money. So let's go ahead and table that to next month, and we'll go from there.
Okay, it just stays on my list. Okay, that is everything I have as a general update.
Money.
The next thing I have is the next item on the agenda.
Okay.
You wanna do number
I
5 now?
can, yes, unless somebody had any questions. Okay, the next item is the resolution to award the FY '24 LCDBG clearance program. Does everyone have a copy of that resolution? If not, I have the copies here. Do you have that, Christie? Probably not. This came up a little later than whenever I put the item on the agenda.
No, I don't have it, Marcus.
No, we don't have that.
You got it?
They just told me to have it. You didn't send me copies.
I did.
No.
That's why I brought some, because I wasn't sure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, on this project, if you remember, we started with 31 structures. We whittled that list down to 16 structures for various reasons. Some were repaired, some burnt down, some were demoed, some had occupants in them, and we weren't able to condemn them, so we ended up with 16. We put those 16 out for bid. We had 8 contractors submit bids on them. We picked the prices we picked the lowest price per structure. What that resulted in was 4 contractors getting a contract. First one is Farm & Mulching at $15,350. Next one, Descan Excavation and Construction Services, $15,493. Next, 4K Farms and Trucking, $16,820. And last, Clark Land Development, $38,850. I'm asking to award these structures to each one of these contractors contingent upon concurrence by the Office of Community Development. That concurrence is for them to get their registration with the federal government through sam.gov. They have to have that for us to pay them with these federal funds. Once you decide to move forward with this, 2 of these contractors are already registered with sam.gov, so we're going to be able to tell them to go to work as soon as they can. The other 2, we're going to give them 60 days to get their paperwork straight, get registered with sam.gov, provide their insurance, and if they do all that in 60 days, we give them a notice to proceed to start demolition. If they do not, it then moves on to the next contractor that does have all of his paperwork straight.
I'll make the motion.
Which one has their stuff ready to go already?
So number 3 and number 4 both have their sam.gov ready.
They're both ready to go right now?
Yeah.
All I need from them is their insurance, proof of insurance. They have their sam.gov.
So we're going to work with each one of these individual, or, I mean, how's that?
Yeah, we're going to give each one a contract. So
So each one, what he's saying, each one
let me add this
has
to
like
it.
one bidded on,
So
maybe 3 and 1.
Clark
That's just
has,
total.
well, let me start
So
with Foreman
2 or 3
has
structures, not per structure.
2, 3, 4. He has 5 structures. Descant has 2. 4K has 4, and Clark has 5.
And that equals to the number you have here, right? That's not per
Yes.
structure.
This is the total.
Right, that they're for all 5 structures.
Right, that's
what I'm
correct.
saying, Right.
So if you add them all up, that is how much the whole project will cost.
And they don't want more, like some of the other ones don't want more?
I picked the lowest, whoever gave me the lowest
And the reason
Right,
why I asked
first
that, because of number 4, they're all different, correct? They don't work at the same time in the same place.
No, each
Correct.
one is a
Okay.
different
It's
structure.
different structures.
Yeah, each one, that's what he said. Number
Yeah,
4
yeah,
has
I'm
5
trying to
structures.
figure out, so why don't we try to give more to the ones who's cheaper?
We're picking the lowest one, we are.
They are.
Oh, okay.
Whoever, so
That's what
let's
he's
say,
saying.
for example,
That's what he said. Yeah.
address 204 Felix Street.
Okay.
Everybody gave a price for that address.
Okay,
We
I
picked
got
the
you.
lowest
I
one,
got you.
That's what I was saying.
which
You
is a
good?
little odd for how we normally handle our
Yes.
business. That's how the funding agency likes to see it, so that's what we did.
Hey, Marcus, what are you waiting for from number 1 and 2?
Once you make this award, if you do, I tell them they're awarded. I tell them, give me their certificates of insurance in 10 to 15 days. And then once I get that, we set up a.
So that's the only thing they haven't provided you
That's
yet?
it.
In the
That's all I need.
federal
So,
submission.
so
No,
4 and
not
5, 4 and 5 just need to give insurance.
Right.
Yep.
And then they
1
can
and 2.
start that immediately once they give that to you.
I mean, 3 and 4.
3 and 4?
Yeah,
3 and 4, I'm sorry.
1 and 2 just got to do the submission for the federal
Okay,
government,
well,
right?
hey, let's make it
They have
happen.
60
All right, so I
days.
make the motion that we accept these bids on contingency that number 1 and 2 get the federal submission. Is that what it's
And
said?
insurance.
And their insurance. And 3 and 4 show proof of insurance within 10 to 15 days and can get started. I'll make that motion to award these bids.
And I'll second that motion.
Motion by Mr. Danny, second by Mr. Tort. Any discussion? All in favor, signify by saying aye. All right,
That's all I have. Thank y'all.
Thank you.
all right. Item 6, approval of alcohol license for La Petite Affaire Boulangerie LLC. Yes, sir? Yes, sir? You can go to the podium. Yes, sir.
Good evening. Yeah, so I'm Roy Gilbo. I'm one of the owners, along with Tara Rodney, for La Petite Affaire Cafe, old Raymond Laborde Building, 317 North Main Street. I'm sure many of y'all have been here before. We've been in business now for 3 years. What we're asking today is approval and permission to be able to submit an application to the state for an alcohol license. Because we're looking to add beer, wine, and liquor to our repertoire and to our menu to be able to serve our guests and all of you.
Motion. Second.
Motion, Mr. Carl,
I'll second.
second by Mr. Mike.
Oh, okay, it doesn't matter.
Any
Don't matter.
discussion?
As long as it get approved.
Signify by saying aye.
Thank
Okay.
you, and thank you for your support
Thank you, sir.
as of now as
Appreciate it.
well.
Yes, sir.
Item 7, approval for occupation license for Carly Lemoyne.
Hi, I'm here today asking for approval for my occupational license to open a mini kid salon at 256 Lemoyne Street, across from the street where Miss Alethea Nolan used to have a beauty shop.
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Ms. Anita,
Second.
second by Mr. Carl. Any
Thank you.
discussion?
Go ahead, go.
All in
the morning,
favor?
See Ms. Christie.
Signify by saying aye.
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 Yeah,
All
in the
right.
morning, go by Miss Christie, see Miss Christie in the morning.
See Ms. Christie in the morning,
You up?
okay. Next.
All right. Item 8, approval for occupation license for Louisiana Kidney Specialist, Marksville.
My name is Danielle, and I represent Louisiana Kidney Specialists. We are requesting approval for an occupational license to open our kidney specialty clinic here in the Bulls area. We currently operate a clinic in Alexandria, Louisiana, and our goal is to expand access to kidney care so residents in the community won't have to travel long distances for treatment. Our clinic will have 2 providers, and we are currently interviewing for a nurse practitioner to join the team as well.
Question, madam.
Yes.
Didn't you all present to us before?
I don't think so. No.
We have a kidney place here?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure somebody came like 3 months ago.
It's the same one? Oh, this is a different one.
This is a different one.
Different one.
Yeah.
You're in the old Hopes?
Where are y'all
Yeah, we're in
located?
Old Hopes.
Yeah,
Where are y'all located?
In Hopes on 434 Chestnut.
yeah.
Okay.
Give me the doctors that are there.
Dr. Hirshan, Dr. Sudan.
Yep, yeah. They presented in like December, January.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We were
Yeah.
told to come.
Well, welcome.
Thank
Thank
you.
y'all for coming.
And we're so excited.
We got
to
approval.
serve the whole
I make the,
community.
before you make the
Second.
motion.
Need a motion and a
I'll
second.
motion.
Motion by Mr. Danny.
Second.
Second by Mr. Tort. Any discussion? All in favor, signify by saying aye. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Item 9, discuss a street light
Yeah,
for Christie
not on.
Sarpy at 913 Preston Street. Mr. Mike?
The light is already on the pole. It just needs to be turned. Right now, it's not facing the road like it should be. The light is not on, but it's still mounted. It just needs to be turned by the light company and facing the road. And then that way it'll be in compliance with what it's supposed to be.
You
I'll
get
make
it.
a motion.
Get him to. Motion by Mr. Mike,
Second.
second by Mr. Hall. Any discussion? All in favor, signify by saying aye.
All right.
Item 10, discuss the grass cutting of the wagon wheels and parks.
Mayor, on that right there, what Claude at? I've already addressed the issue when I saw my agenda for the wagon wheel and parks. A gentleman, they have approved to start on Monday. They address all the city properties and parks, and they're gonna run it that way. On
That's the way you wanna do it?
Yes, sir. On Mondays, they'll cut the water department, police station, city hall. Am I correct, Claude? And the next day, so far and so forth, every week, all city property, wagon wheels, and parks will be cut, if the weather's permitted.
So you've taken care of it?
Yes, sir.
So we're going back to having a beautification, I mean, a recreation and parks crew.
Pretty much, yeah. They're gonna run it, it's a three-man crew.
So are we gonna pay them the same way that we was paying the other employee before? Or how are we doing that?
Well, they were there since they did it last year.
Well, I mean, but before, whenever we had the.
No, that's part of their job description.
Yeah, but
I mean, I don't think, it's just something that they're gonna go do on that specific date.
We had before we had the payment for that and everything was coming out of a park and recreation fund at one time, whenever we had it set that way.
No,
I think that would be the street department.
that was the street department.
Actually,
So you addressed it, Mr. Dan?
Yes, sir, I did.
All right, okay. Item 11, discuss the east egg knocking by Miss Linda.
Well, we're gonna have our Easter egg knocking again this year, if the good Lord's willing. And I will start next week going around for my donations and see how well I do with it, which I did well last year, so hopefully we'll do it again this year. And our registration, it will begin at 8:30 in the morning, and at 10 o'clock, we should go ahead and start the knocking then. And it will be chicken and guinea. We'll have the teetotalers from 0 to 8 years old. And then the adults will be first place, second place, and fourth place, and third place. And then, let's see, and each person that enter the egg knocking can only have 3 eggs. So, anyways.
What day are y'all proposing, Miss Linda? What day? When?
We're gonna have it on a Sunday, on Easter Sunday.
Easter Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
Chief, you gonna be able to accommodate that, Easter Sunday?
Ms. Linda, I want to appreciate what you do to keep the East egg knocking going on. I know it's part of what Mr. Earl, your husband, always wanted to keep going, and I know you're filling in his shoes, and appreciate it. And look forward to seeing you there that Sunday, knocking some guinea eggs.
And I'd like to tell all of y'all to bring your grandkids, let them come knock. And the kids, I usually get baskets for, and then all the little children that are there that does not enter the contest, I buy little rabbits and give them each one so they'll have something.
Thank you, Ms. Linda.
You're
Appreciate
welcome.
it. Item 12, discuss the legislative audit. Mr. Jordan?
I would like to ask to have a state legislative audit. We haven't had one, and and I would like to see that done with us, the election coming and things of that nature. I want to make sure that everything is the way it's supposed to be. So I would like to have a legislative audit. state legislature.
Councilman, we have the right to the,
I guess we could request it.
Yes, that's what we have to do. We have to have the meeting,
Request it
and
to
then
the-
we have to request it through the state.
State legislative
Yes.
auditor, I guess, yeah, we could ask Darrell to see. who
ask
we can talk to
the
the
legislator to go ahead and send, Mr. Darrell, our state rep, to send somebody from the state to go ahead and do the audit.
Correct.
All right,
So do we have to vote on this, or
well, we can. Motion?
I'll make the motion to make it
Motion by
happen?
Mr. Tort,
Second.
second by Mr. Carl. Any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Item 13,
Yes, sir, Mayor.
approval of the sale of the parcel. Okay, go ahead, Mr. Dan.
Oh, I'm sorry. We have some parcel on Felix Street. Mr. Anthony Sampson has, he's adjoining right next to it. Last night, the jury agreed to sell their part to him, and I'm asking that we sell our part to him in an amount of $2,600 total. He's the neighbor next door to the property, and he is inquiring to purchase it. I'd like to make a motion that we go
Moved by
ahead and
Mr.
sell our
Danny.
part. Sir?
Moved by you.
Yes, sir.
Motion by Mr. Danny,
Second.
second by Mr. Tort. Any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Item 14, discuss the salary and hourly employees. Mr. Tort?
14 and 15 should have been together. The hourly employees are considered part-time, correct? Is that correct?
The what?
The hourly employees are considered part-time?
Yes.
So they can't work no more than 32 hours, but
But they
we're,
work full-time.
they work full-time. So my suggestion is after 6 months of working at an hourly rate, why don't we go ahead and give them the option whether to come full-time, that way they can get the benefits, or if they choose to stay hourly. Because at this point in time, they have no option whether to stay, and it's a lot of people who's been working for the city for years, and they're still considered an hourly employee, so with no benefits. So why don't we go ahead and give them that option? If they want to stay, they stay. If not, they can go ahead and get the proper benefits, just like
I
all
think
the
it's up
rest
to
of
the
them.
employee.
Correct?
If they request,
Well, that's what I want to make sure and put it, because as of right now, it's not on file that way. So I'll make a motion to give them, after 6 months, give them the option to go full-time or stay part-time.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Turk, second by Mr. Carl. Any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye. Okay.
And
You
14
just
and
went ahead
15,
and took
yes.
14, 15 together?
Correct.
All right. 16, the purchase of a new brush truck for the fire department. Mr. Turk?
Chris? As you, the one that they have right now is, it's losing power. We had to change the motor 2 different times, and we're having problems with it again. So, at this point in time, I mean, they have it in their budget to go ahead and purchase one. So we would like for them and Chris have all the specs, at this time.
To reiterate what Councilman Friel said, our brush truck is a 2003, and it served its time. It was purchased used from Cleco. We've had a lot of trouble with it lately. The four-wheel drive's giving trouble, the engine's giving trouble, it doesn't have power, the skid unit, the tank is leaking, the foam cell doesn't work anymore, and there's other problems with the interior and so forth. And that is the only truck that we can get into the parking garage at the Paragon. So if we have a car fire in the garage, we don't have any other truck that can go in the parking garage except that truck. And we've had multiple car fires in the parking garage so far. Question?
Yes, do you have one that you're currently looking at?
It's going to be through the state contract.
Huh?
The truck is going to be a four-wheel drive gas burner. The truck and the skid unit will run about 73,000 total. And we're going to get it on a lease purchase. We have the money in public safety. The first payment wouldn't be due until 2027. We have the option of going 4, 5, 6, or 7 years with the interest rate pretty close, year by year. 4 years, the semi-annual payment would be $10,678 semi-annually. And again, That won't be until 2027. It's going to take about 180 days to get the truck, and the first payment's not going to be due until 9 months after we receive the truck.
And you feel that your public safety monies can cover that?
The public safety can.
Motion.
Not District 2 public safety.
I make the motion.
I made the motion.
Oh, you made it?
Yeah.
Second.
Oh, no, really?
It's going to be through the city public safety, which will have the
Okay,
money.
motion by Tori, second by Mr. Carl.
I can also second
Any
what he's
discussion?
saying with that truck
You have
in the
any
garage.
idea what you do with the old one?
The old skid unit, we can donate it to the city. It's good for that. It's not good for emergency use anymore because of the damaged phone cell, but I'm sure Rondell can find a place for it. They call for the brush truck every now and then to go hose out something or flush something on board. So I think the city can use it, and if the city wants the truck, they can use it. The four-wheel drive doesn't work, but for in town on the streets, it would be good for that.
And it still have the hose on it, they can use it as for cleaning the ditches, as for the covers and things of that, things like that. So it can be used for that with the hoses that's on it.
All right, got a motion and a second. All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. All right, Mr. Chris.
One more question. What terms do we want to use? 4, 5, 6, or 7-year lease?
What's the payments
interest
again?
rate?
The interest rate, 4 years is 5.97. Note will be $10,678 semi-annually. 5 years, 5.98%, $8,788 semi-annually. 6 years, 5.99, $7,531 semi-annually, and 7 years, 6.05, $6,649 semi-annually. The interest rate's pretty close between all years.
So what do you suggest?
Would you feel comfortable with?
Probably the 5 year,
Right.
which would be 5.98%.
Okay, well then I make the motion for to do the 5-year term.
No, second.
All right,
I second.
motion by Mr. Torek, second by Mr. Danny. Any other discussion? All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Thank you,
Got
Mr.
anything
Chris.
else, Chris?
Thank you.
While you're up there, you might have got anything else? No, I'm saying you it's still coming up later on. You finish it off.
I'm good for now.
All
Thank
right,
you.
man, no problem.
All right, item 17, discuss hiring an electrician for the city. Mr. Torek?
Yeah, looking at some of the bills that we have from one electrician, why don't we put out bids to try to find an electrician, see if we can find something cheaper? I mean, we paid one electrician within the last 2 months over $35,000. Is that correct, Ms. Anita?
I think so. I have to get to that, all of the bills.
So, I mean, I would like to start looking, at least try to find somebody who's wanting to be either on payroll or have a contract with someone. That way we can work the prices.
I'll turn that over to Rondell about the electrician, of having him work for the city, of the duties of what he would have to do before you put that out for bid, because it's not just changing a socket in a wall. I mean, I think it's a lot broader than that, of what needs to.
Panel boxes, work on some pumps. We got 25 lift stations now. And when they go down, we need somebody that can go and work on them.
So that's the part that I asked about, trying to find somebody to do a contract or put them on payroll, something of that nature. That way we see and know everything that's going on.
Yeah, I mean,
So,
we're gonna try.
well, I mean, we put it out for bid and see, or put it in the paper and see if we can get one, because I'm pretty sure within the last 2 months, they find out that we paying $35,000, they would want some of that money too.
Well, I think where you paid $35,000, I think you had some similar work that was done, and I think it would cost.
It was at 35. It was, the labor of that bill was only $5,500. There was the aerator that y'all approved last month for $30,000.
You just gave me a paper that said.
And it was some other work done after month.
Okay, so why isn't that broken down on here like that? Because the paperwork that I'm looking at, 29.5 is what I got, and that's for everything that's on here that we paid to him.
Yes, that's the area we bought from.
Correct. So again, and that's what I'm asking you, why isn't he breaking that down on his invoice? Because we're not seeing that.
The other aerator that they hit with the side cutter that was floating in the pond was $75.50.
Who hit it?
I think one of the street departments.
And that was not brought in front of us to let us know that it was hit.
We didn't know until me and the engineer went out.
Okay.
Looking at the other ones, and we seen it floating. When we started investigating, you could tell it was hit with some.
But Rondell, receiving invoices that look like this is not it. Because this is not broken down. We got a big payment at the bottom of it, and that's it. And we have nothing else that's showing what he's doing. And that is not how we do business.
You know, Mr. Frills,
You asked a
it's
question.
been going on and on and on. You have a personal vendetta with this guy. You even did this when he bought tractor equipment to get so far as it got a lot of money. And, you know, then charges,
$11,000
hold
that
up,
we
Mr.
coulda
Torek.
got
Hold up,
from
Mr.
here.
Torek. Hold up, Mr. Torek, I'm
Okay.
talking.
Yes, sir.
Okay? So it's a personal vendetta you got against this person, you know, and it's at a cost to the city. I mean, some of the stuff that was done, that was with this 34, didn't a guy turn in an invoice for $54,000 for some of the similar work that was done?
The same thing, we tried this before. This came up before, I got another company right here out of Rain. They came down to the main station. They came twice. The bill was $54,826.60. And if the job still wasn't fixed, I had to call that guy to come back and fix it.
And he's the only one that we can use, right?
No.
Okay, well then find somebody and put it out and let's find out if we have more
No,
people
Mr.
in the
Frills has
place.
a problem with the person that's
It's
doing it
not a
now.
problem with the
It's
person,
a
it's
personal problem that he
business.
has.
Whoever can come the quickest.
Correct.
We have a few people that
Business, this is a business,
We're
operated like
working out
one.
At 12 o'clock at night at the casino, when they're having a concert, I'm not gonna wait around.
Well, I'm gonna make a motion to go ahead and, to try to find someone who we can put on payroll or on a contract. So if it fails, it fails, but I'm going to try and do that right now. So the motion is made.
Motion by Mr. Frills.
Second.
Second by Mr. Chapman. Any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, nay. Nay. Show of hands. All in favor? Raise your right hand. All opposed, raise your right hand. Okay. All right. 18, financial statements and bill for January 26th by Councilwoman Miss Anita, Associate.
Expense report for February 2026. City Hall, $17,567.92. Police, $40,101.37. Fire, $25,089.09. Street, $84,615.72. Beautification, $10,799.65. Total general fund, $178,173.75. Sewer, $92,616.21. AWC, $63,921. Water, $46,707.20. Total, $203,244.41. Grand total, $381,418.16. I make a motion that these bills be approved for payment and be paid.
Motion by Ms. Anita. Pay the bills. Need a second? I got a motion to pay the bills by Ms. Anita. I need a second.
Second.
Second by Mike. Any discussion? All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Nay.
All opposed?
Nay.
Until we can get, and the reason why is until we can get breakdown for, not of just his, but of anybody who's going to give us a paper invoice, that way they have it broke down the proper way.
Have two nays. Torek and Carl. Department reports, Ms. Chrissy.
Sales tax collected for the month of February 2026 was $383,607.27. 1% sales tax was $191,803.64. 0.5% sales tax was $95,901.82. Public safety was $95,901.81. That was an increase of 16.36% of January of 2026, when $329,680.31 was collected. It was a decrease of 19.24% from February of 2025, when $457,419.65 was collected.
Thank you, Ms. Christian. Mr. Esther, Police Chief.
For the month of February, the police department handled 340 complaints, reported 4 accidents with no injuries, issued 45 citations, made 32 arrests. There was 3 cases turned over to the DA's office. There was 10 drug arrests made. The city didn't collect anything from city court. Police jury collected $3,625, and the police department collected $820.
Thank you. Mr. Chris, Fire Department.
By report for the month of February, we ran 33 calls, 21 in the city limits, 9 outside the city, and 4 mutual aid calls to neighboring departments. They consisted of 5 structure alarms, 12 brush fires, 1 illegal burning, 1 forced entry, 1 vehicle fire, 1 appliance fire, 1 electrical emergency, 2 structure fires, 2 hazardous conditions, 4 medical emergencies, 1 public assist, 1 electrical fire, and 1 smoke scare.
Thank you, Mr. Chris. Appreciate it. Mr. Clark, Street Department.
For the month of February, we're cutting grass again as needed. We're picking up branches because of the wind in the past. We changed all the flags again and again as needed to. We put up signs and painting the stripings around the city buildings. My animal count is 6 right now. I got rid of a few.
Thank you, Mr. Clark.
All right.
Mr. Sean, Beautification.
For the month of February, we picked up 82 bags of litter on all state roads. District 1, we had 34, District 2, 44, District 3, 48, District 4, 35, District 5, 41, for a total of 284 bags. And I needed to talk to y'all. The bus, I have 13 men on it, and it gets hot. So we need to see about some kind of putting a window unit or finding an AC compressor on it or something.
Don't we discussed that already? No, we discussed that sometimes last year to go ahead and do that. Why we still haven't had that done yet?
Well, I tried last summer.
Well, no, hold on. I'm gonna hold on with Sean, because Rondell, that was you that said you was gonna make it happen.
And you couldn't put a unit in because you couldn't get a big enough converter. The air conditioner, you can't do the air conditioner because the last mechanic worked on it. You bought it somewhere else, he kept the brackets. We don't have the brackets.
Well, then, if that's the case, we need to get those guys out that vehicle and put them back in trucks, if that's the case.
Let's get them another van.
Well, hey, let's make it happen. So,
That one is shot.
well,
Another van.
let's make it happen then. Let's go ahead and I make a motion to get them another van. Find them another one.
Rondell, did you double check? Did you double check if you can't get a window unit for it? Because on some of those.
With the converter, man, how that van is set up, you couldn't get a big enough converter.
Can you? So on the back end, can we get do it where you can? I don't know. We have porta potty on the back of it.
Yes.
So can we open up that slide or something and put a generator back there?
They won't let us do it.
Okay. Well then let's.
We're working with that because the carbon monoxide.
Well, let's find them a van.
Safety won't let us do it.
Try to get locate a van that'll be comparable to what you can go ahead and make sure that the air conditioner works.
I'll make the motion to go ahead and start looking for a van for those guys in beautification.
I'll second.
Mr. Rondell, you up next?
street department needs 2 trucks.
We're not gonna
One
do
is
anything with the van?
One is out.
Yeah, they're gonna-
Yeah,
okay.
Go ahead and advertise.
But also, street department, while y'all doing this motion, street department needs 2 trucks. One is down, and the other one, I think the right through a rod, the little one, the cold mix truck, so they need 2 trucks.
Question. The fire department is finna give y'all that truck hopefully sooner than later. All right? And this is just a throw out. That truck that the fire department have, check it out, see if you can use that truck or if they can use it. Possibly, what about in that other white truck that we had here at the city hall?
That one threw a rod, we had to go get that at Lafayette,
Okay.
when he went to get the beads and stuff.
So with the truck that the fire department giving,
The little truck,
all right, so the truck that the fire department giving, that's one truck.
yeah.
All right. We have the new truck that we just got. He have his old truck. The water department, that old truck, right? That's 2 trucks.
That thing gone, ain't that one burned up?
The one that he was riding in?
Yeah, he was, that one, that's why we ended up getting him one. Because his truck, the same day we got it, his truck, he was using Patrick truck. That truck had to go in the shop. His truck is gone.
So if we get the fire department truck, we only need one.
Will you be able to use the fire department truck like you really need to use it, or just on an emergency basis?
That would be on an emergency, and when trucks come in, the time we get back trucks in, I'll call a brush truck. They'll go out there to the pond and wash them out. We can use it for that purpose or cleaning covers. Because they leaving the skid all on there.
So who you say needed a truck?
Street department need 2.
That's what I'm asking. So we can't take that stuff out of that truck and give it to them?
Still gonna need another.
You still gonna need one?
Yeah.
Correct. So let's go ahead and find a truck around what we usually pay, around the $10,000 mark.
Won't happen. Won't happen.
And have a spot going towards Winfield at that auction spot over there. He have some, and I just stopped over there to check myself.
We'll have to go way out there.
Well, then we'll go. I mean, if that's what we got to do.
Claude's gonna go out there.
Let me know when you're going, and I'll go with you.
What's our normal budget?
Go ahead.
What's our normal budget for a fleet truck?
A truck, we try to get deals as they come in. With the one Buckles got, usually the car dealers, when they get a good truck in, somebody trade it in, they'll call municipalities first. See if we need them, we get a better deal. 'Cause if you look at new trucks these days, you're looking at $70,000, $80,000 a truck.
Correct.
And I mean, to get a new truck, and I'm just saying, this is me, my opinion. If you get a truck for the street department, pull a trail on, go look at those trucks. Find me one truck that don't have a dent. So why would we put them in a $70,000, $80,000 truck?
Well, that's the reason why I said $10,000 and go there to the
My suggestion, my question did not nearly go over to buying a new truck.
Yes. But
That was not my question at all.
What we've been paying since COVID, we've been paying about 15 to 18,000. Yeah.
I checked the
Before that,
paperwork.
we
It
were
was 10 to
getting-
15.
We were getting
10.
10,000, yeah.
Anywhere between 10 to 15. I
Yeah.
checked the paperwork on it.
Yeah. And after COVID, it went up.
The better truck you're gonna get, a little bit more it's gonna cost you. But it'd be a shame to put a brand new truck, pulling trailers and putting branches in and getting dents everywhere around. I think if you can find a decent used truck, between $15,000, $20,000 with low mileage, the lower the mileage you got, the more you're gonna pay. If you get a truck with 120,000 miles, it's pretty well served all its life. I mean, I do that every day. I mean, been doing it for 50 years, and you pay for what you get, especially on a vehicle.
When do you want to send him out there towards Winfield?
He can go tomorrow.
I'll meet you out there, buddy.
And then you got some local car lots here that you can check and see what they got.
We'll shop around.
Okay.
Then you need to find out the warranty for them and how they back their warranty too.
Okay.
All right, here I got for the sewer department, of MWPP. This is something y'all vote on every year. It's annual. is just to say that we're keeping the water clean and safe that we send to the Red River.
Okay.
And it has everything in here about my license, about me continuing education. I do continue education every year. It's recommended I get 20 hours. I usually do 50 to 60 hours every year for my license.
Correct.
And I think Christie has the resolution that
I just
y'all.
gave it to Mr. John.
Okay. Y'all need to vote on that. It needs to be reflected in the minutes and sign off on it. And this copy will be presented in City Hall for anyone to look at, if they want to look at this.
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Mr. Mike.
And I'll second it. That's needed.
Any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All right.
And that's all I have. I just
Okay.
had one,
Ms. Beverly?
leave. I just had an employee leave from the meeting. He's going to the emergency room. He, hurt his hand on the machine before coming here. So I'm gonna have to leave as soon as we finish.
What department is he at?
Sewer department.
Ms. Beverly?
Okay, for the month of February, we locked 109 meters. 81 customers paid. We have still 28 that's still owed. I made 2 finals and 3 is inactive.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Beverly. Appreciate it. Mr. Buckles?
For the month of February, we responded to 173 service calls, ran 25 profiles, prepared 12 leads.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Buckles. Mr. Jonathan?
Only 2 items I have are for executive session.
I need a motion to go into executive session.
I make a motion.
Motion by Mr. Mike. Second. Second by Mr. Toy.